Hello, and welcome to my latest vlog update. I'm going to ignore mentioning the month because, as you've probably noticed, this is another late one. So, he's just knocking his microphone about. Yeah. So, I thought, hey, well, better late than never. We'll get a newsletter out, and I'll just do a bit of an update. If anything, it just allows me to kind of process what's going on. This is just my counselling session, so thank you for that. For those who follow my Insta, you'll probably see I'm still producing the larger pieces for to be shown next together at the exhibition we've got going on in May at Central Square in Leeds. So what have I done? I've since last month I've been doing some finishes on some finished pieces, I guess. So that I did the filtered characters, and I've attacked those with an airbrush, which is quite a rarity for me these days. I used to airbrush all the time when I had more time to experiment with things like that. But I think it gives, like, in terms of flesh tones, it gives a real kind of realistic finish. So that's kind of what I wanted for those ones. So I've done that. I've mounted the Amdram Kafka piece, and that's been bronzed as well. I've used like a bronze gilding wax on that to finish that off. So those pieces are pretty much done and finished. Was there any more? So tonight, I've just picked up my colleague Mandy Long was nice enough to let me jump in on one of her firings. So I fired a few pieces that were a bit big for my kiln. And that's the Bobtail Wizard piece and the Marlowe piece, and the Pet piece, which as yet hasn't got a name. All those got through the firing, so I've just picked those up and carefully carried them out of the car into the house. So next on the agenda is to finish those, which are probably going to be a combination. I think for the Marlowe piece, I'd like to see that in either like a nice graphite finish or possibly bronzed as well. We shall see. I'll sleep on it, make my mind up. I'm also supposed to be putting together some oddities as well. I'm always supposed to be putting together some oddities, but hopefully we'll get a few of those out this week. Which brings me on to what do we have? At the moment, I've got some oddities that are still in the sculpture gallery in the Corn Exchange. I think they're all on my online shop if you want to have a look. One or two of them have gone, but there's still quite a few remaining. I was thinking I'm marking the I did some tall oddities a while back that were all based on like Victorian photographs. Collectively, they were labelled the Village of Gloucester. Cue picture of that. So what I was going to do for those ones, and it's kind of a just for the subscribers of this newsletter, but I was going to offer a 20% discount on those ones because they need to kind of move now. They need to move and make way for some new work. So yeah, if anyone's interested, just through my webpage or email or whatever, just let me know and we can sort that out. That's not a problem. What else? What else is going on? I was talking to a lovely lady called Sophie. She's from a project called Behind the Artist. She's got a she's got an Instagram, but she also runs a podcast where she interviews different artists, many of whom, when I looked through it, I actually recognised because they've either been working with our gallery or nearby galleries. She's based in Scarborough, and there is, where is it? Wood End Gallery in Scarborough. She's going to put on an exhibition there, which I'm going to be involved in as well. That's on the 18th of May, I think. So I'm going to bring some oddities down to that and display a piece. I don't know which piece yet. But we shall see. And there's obviously a lot of other artists who will be displaying the work. I'll be doing the podcast that she produces. I think we're recording it in April, so that'll be kind of ready when it's ready. I'll publicise that obviously when that comes up. So, but check out her Instagram. As I say, it is Behind the Artist. That's what the tag is, I think. And there's loads of interesting kind of interviews with all different kinds of artists from who use different mediums. So that's good. Brill. Another thing in the diary. Outside of that, I think I'm doing an exhibition with Leeds Fine Artists. We haven't got a date through for that yet, but I think that's in, is it called Blossom Gallery in York, I think. So I shall be doing that. I'm a bit on standby at the moment because I've got this project that somebody has suggested, which it could be quite a large project, which I'd love to talk about, but I can't at the moment because it's not confirmed. There could be, a scammer. They could be just trying to rope me into something and then kidnap me and take me away somewhere. I don't really know. I've no idea. But as soon as it's confirmed that that's not happening and it's going ahead, I'll let you know. And yeah, we shall see. We shall see. It's one of those. What else? I think that's about it. It's much the same. I'm hammering on with these pieces for the exhibition. I think I've got about 10 now. 10 new pieces, I think. Might be making that up. Yeah, around that. So it would be brilliant if I could get another 2 out before May. So that gives me a month, doesn't it? Yeah. We shall see. Yeah, we shall see. Shall I make that a challenge? I don't know why I do this to myself. Maybe not. It don't matter if I don't know, does it? This is just an opportunity to watch me slowly unravel over a matter of months on YouTube. So on that note, I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody had a lovely Easter with lots of chocolate. Yeah. And hopefully I'll catch up with you all soon. If there is anything, as I always say, whether it's sort of sales things or sculptural things, if you're wondering about processes or techniques or anything, I know a few people that follow this as sculptors. Just don't hesitate. Just drop me a message, and I'm happy to get back to you, as soon as I can, and do what I can to help. All right. Okay. Take care. See you soon.